In Investing 101 today, the turmoil in the stock market has Americans worried about their retirement savings. Well, joining us more for that, we have Melissa Rodolfi of Fidelity Investments with us today. And your company did a study. What did you learn?
Well, it's definitely been a rough week as far as the market goes, and it can be very scary, especially for people that are more heavily, their portfolios are more heavily weighted to equities and they have a short time horizon. I think the big message is not to panic. It is a good time to review your goals, review your plan, both your short-term and your long-term goals, to make sure that it can weather these markets.
How should people figure out how much they are going to actually need for retirement?
Well, people that are, there are a few things that we talk about. Fidelity just did a survey and it talked about America's retirement readiness. And it shows us that, especially the baby boomers, they're in a good shape for retirement. So for baby boomers that are starting to think about transitioning to, a couple things that they want to think about. The first one is, do they have the right asset mix? Again, they want to make sure they're not too aggressive given they have a shorter time horizon. The second thing is they need to start thinking about when they're going to take Social Security. So if they can really maximize their Social Security benefit by waiting until full retirement age, that's really a good thing and can help boost their retirement score as well.
You also found out there's a difference between how millennials and boomers and Xers are all saving. What did you find out?
It's very interesting. So the millennials seem to be very focused on their financial independence. We actually see that in their savings rate. It's up 2 percentage points from the last time we did this survey, and it's just shy of 10%. And millennials, as we know, they have the benefit of longevity on their side. So they have multiple decades until they reach retirement, so their money can really grow. If you think about the Gen Xers, they actually have a very similar savings rate as the millennials. But the problem with the Gen Xers is their expenses are also starting to increase. And that's eating into their savings. But they too have over a decade and they're starting to enter their peak earning years. So now it's time for them, the Gen Xers, to boost their savings.
How should people figure out how much they are going to actually need for retirement?
Fidelity does have a rule of thumb, and it says to aim to save 10 times your income by the time you reach 67 years old or full retirement age. But let's face it, everybody's retirement vision is unique. The most important thing for anyone, no matter what their age or income, is to know where you stand. And once you do that, you can really put a strategy in place. You can go to fidelity.com/score so you can get your individual score, understand where you are, and look for some tips to help you with your retirement readiness.
It was a great time to have you on our show. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.